What is up, FIFA commoners? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for deciding to watch another video on the channel. Let's start this episode. If you're new around this corners, it would be massively appreciated if you drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's reach 160 subs before the end of the week. eSports has released today, boys. Man that goes by the name of Sheraldo Becker. He's born in Amsterdam, Netherlands. And we get two versions of this card. Born in Amsterdam, Netherlands. His origins are Suriname, and he decided to play for Suriname. Now, if you did not know where Suriname is, it's in the north side of the South American continent, a country that is less known. That does bring a little bit more awareness to another country in the world. He has played for Ajax, where he graduated actually the Ajax youth system, 30 appearances, 5 goals only, before he was sent on loan and acquired by ADO Den Haag, where he did 88 appearances, scoring 12 goals. And then Union Berlin, 69 appearances at Union Berlin, 13 goals, and he's still playing for Union Berlin right now. Now, looking at the card that eSports have released, there are two alternatives to this card. There's this one and there's this one. Now, nothing changes in terms of the overall attributes here. You can see here that he is 5'11", medium low. That's a little bit of a sus, work rate for a player who's going to be a striker, right? But that's something that you will have to modify. You'll have to play him on safe forward while attacking, get in behind, something to maximize the fact that he has to stay up and score goals for you. 4-star skill, that's fantastic. 3-star weak foot, that's another bit of a red flag. Now, moving on to the alternative position, he can play as a right mid, which is fantastic. He can also play as a center forward. I really see this card playing as a right mid, to be honest. This version has less pace and less passing, as opposed to this one that has more pace and more passing. And this version has a lot more dribbling, a lot more physicality than this one that has less dribbling and less physicality. Now, it depends where you want to play him. If you want to play him as a pure striker, this is the card you need, right? If he's going to stay as a striker for you, this is the card you need. But if you're going to play him as a cam or as not a cam, if you're going to play him as a right mid, this is the card you need because he has the pace, he has the shooting, and he also has the passing. The passing is really what changes here, right? He is avid body type. You will definitely need to do some sort of dribbling boost on a card like this, right? So this is the version I prefer, like I was saying. And if you went ahead and applied a hunter on this card, look at how clinical he becomes as a striker. Pace is maxed out. Everything really is maxed out there, right? And that's fantastic. Now, if you would pick this version right here, right? The version that can play as a right mid, you have a lot more to play with in terms of passing. A lot more to play with as opposed to the other one. And you could go here and, let's say, apply something like an engine. It still maxes out the pace. The shooting is still fantastic. The passing is very much increased because he's going to play as a right mid, and you also improve the dribbling a little bit more. Now, moving back to the screen, we have here, there's a big difference between these two cards. Even though the stats are not massively changed, it's really a choice that you have to make, looking at the two cards and deciding which one you prefer. Now, looking at really quickly what you need to complete this SBC is pretty simple. It's not too expensive. The first squad requires an 84. The second squad requires an 83. And it's not too crazy. So the first squad, like I said, requires an 84. You need 1 player 86. You need 2 players 86 or higher. And this squad requires an 83. You need 1 Bundesliga player and 2 players 85 or higher. eSports is basically fixing the prices of the 86 and all of that when they make these types of requirements. But altogether, this card, boys, is sensational. Really, you have lots of options. You could go ahead and pick up this one if you wanted to. Let me make sure that I show you again. You could go ahead and pick up that one if you wanted to. If I bring him back to basic, that's how the cards look. And both of them are sensational. But this one right here really is one that you can use as a striker because the shooting is where it is. And this one is one you would need as a right mid because he has a lot more passing. Boys, this was your FIFA commenter. Let me know in the comment section below if you've appreciated this episode. Drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, do let me know if you are completing this SBC. Peace out, boys.